Welcome to our in-depth analysis of the Attorney General of India, a key legal advisor to the government and the highest law officer in the country. This role is not just a title. It carries immense responsibilities and powers that are crucial for the functioning of the Indian legal system. The Attorney General is appointed by the President of India and serves as the chief legal advisor to the government. This position is pivotal in ensuring that the laws of the land are upheld and that the government operates within the legal framework established by the Constitution. In this video, we will break down the powers, responsibilities, and limitations of this pivotal role. The Attorney General has the right to participate in the proceedings of both Houses of Parliament, though without the right to vote. They also have the authority to appear before any court in India. We will also explore equivalent positions in other democracies and draw insightful comparisons. For instance, in the United States, the Attorney General is a member of the President's Cabinet and heads the Department of Justice. In the United Kingdom, the Attorney General is a member of the government and advises on legal matters. If you are preparing for the UPSC or just curious about India's legal framework, this video is for you. Understanding the role of the Attorney General can provide valuable insights into how the legal system operates and how laws are interpreted and enforced. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the intricacies of this essential position. The Attorney General of India serves as the chief legal advisor to the Government of India. Appointed by the President, the Attorney General advises the government on legal matters and represents it in the Supreme Court and other courts as necessary. According to Article 76 of the Indian Constitution, the Attorney General holds office during the pleasure of the President. Let's delve into the powers and responsibilities of key legal figures in the Indian government. The Attorney General of India holds a significant position within the legal framework of the country. They have the right to speak and take part in the proceedings of both Houses of Parliament, though without a right to vote. This unique privilege allows them to provide crucial legal insights and guidance during legislative discussions. Beyond their role in Parliament, the Attorney General can also be consulted on legal matters that may arise during government decision-making processes. This consultation ensures that the government's actions are in line with the law and helps in avoiding potential legal pitfalls. One of the primary responsibilities of the Attorney General is to defend and represent the Union in various legal matters. This includes appearing in the Supreme Court and other courts to argue cases on behalf of the government. Their expertise is crucial in ensuring that the government's stance is effectively presented and defended in legal battles. Additionally, the Attorney General provides advice on complex legal questions that may arise in the course of governance. This advice is not limited to litigation, but extends to a wide range of legal issues, including constitutional matters, international law, and statutory interpretation. Another critical aspect of their role is assisting in the drafting of legal documents. This includes drafting bills, ordinances, and other legal instruments that the government may need. Their input ensures that these documents are legally sound and effectively serve their intended purpose. The Attorney General's responsibilities also extend to advising the President of India and other high-ranking officials on legal matters. This advisory role is vital in maintaining the rule of law and ensuring that the actions of the executive branch are legally defensible. In summary, the Attorney General of India plays a multifaceted role that encompasses providing legal advice, representing the government in court, participating in parliamentary proceedings, and assisting in the drafting of legal documents. Their expertise and guidance are indispensable in navigating the complex legal landscape of the country. Several key articles of the Indian Constitution outline the framework for the Attorney General's role. Article 76 deals with the Attorney General, while Article 88 grants them the right to participate in Parliament proceedings. Additionally, Articles 74, 75, and 77 discuss the functions of the government that the Attorney General may advise on. While the Attorney General holds significant influence, there are notable limitations. They cannot participate in private practice during their tenure. Additionally, They are not a member of the cabinet, meaning they cannot vote on decisions. Despite their advisory role, the Attorney General must maintain impartiality, as their duty is to the Constitution rather than the government of the day. How does the Attorney General of India compare to similar roles in other countries? Let's delve into the roles and responsibilities of the Attorney Generals in the United States, the United Kingdom, and India to understand their similarities and differences. In the United States, the Attorney General is a member of the Cabinet and leads the Department of Justice. This role is pivotal in the American legal system, overseeing federal law enforcement agencies and ensuring the implementation of federal laws. The U.S. Attorney General is appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate, reflecting the importance of this position in the executive branch. They also play a crucial role in advising the President and other executive departments on legal matters, representing the United States in legal matters, and occasionally appearing before the Supreme Court. The UK's Attorney General also advises the government, but is a member of Parliament and has a direct role in lawmaking. Unlike the US, the UK Attorney General is a political appointee who is usually a member of Parliament or a member of the House of Lords. This dual role allows them to influence legislation directly while providing legal advice to the government. They oversee the Crown Prosecution Service and have a significant role in public prosecutions, ensuring that the rule of law is maintained across the country. The UK Attorney General also has the unique responsibility of representing the Crown in legal matters, which adds a layer of complexity to their duties. In India, the Attorney General is the chief legal advisor to the government and represents the state in legal proceedings. Appointed by the President, the Attorney General of India holds a position of great prestige and responsibility. Unlike their counterparts in the US and the UK, the Indian Attorney General is not a member of the Cabinet but has the right to participate in the proceedings of both Houses of Parliament without the right to vote. This role involves advising the government on legal matters, appearing on behalf of the government in the Supreme Court and other courts, and performing any legal duties assigned by the President. Despite these differences, all these roles share a common responsibility to uphold the law and provide sound legal advice to their respective governments. Each Attorney General, whether in the US, the UK, or India, plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of the legal system and ensuring that the rule of law is upheld in their respective countries. Understanding the role of the Attorney General of India is crucial for anyone interested in India's legal and political systems. This position is vital to government functioning and serves as a key check on executive power. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the workings of India's constitution and governance. Before we wrap up, let's delve into some additional information about the Attorney General of India that you might find interesting. The Attorney General is appointed by the President of India under Article 76 of the Indian Constitution. The appointee must be a person who is qualified to be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court, which means they should have been a judge of a high court for 5 years, or an advocate of a high court for 10 years, or an eminent jurist in the eyes of the President. The Attorney General's tenure is not fixed by the Constitution, and they hold office during the pleasure of the President. This means the Attorney General can be removed by the President at any time. It's also noteworthy that the Attorney General is not a full-time counsel for the government. They are allowed to undertake private practice, provided it does not conflict with their duties. One fascinating aspect is the advisory role of the Attorney General. They provide legal advice to the Government of India upon such legal matters and perform such other duties of a legal character as may be referred or assigned to them by the President. They also discharge the functions conferred on them by the Constitution or any other law for the time being in force. Additionally, the Attorney General has the right to speak and take part in the proceedings of both Houses of Parliament and their joint sittings, but without a right to vote. This unique position allows them to advise the government on legal matters directly within the legislative process. Understanding these additional details helps to appreciate the multifaceted role of the Attorney General in India's legal framework. It's a position that balances between being a legal advisor to the government and an advocate for the public interest. If you enjoyed learning these extra insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more comprehensive explorations into India's legal and political landscape. Now that we have a solid understanding of the Attorney General's role and additional information, let's delve deeper into the specific powers and responsibilities that make this position crucial in the Indian legal system. One of the primary powers of the Attorney General is to represent the Government of India in any reference made by the President to the Supreme Court under Article 143 of the Constitution. This means that in cases where the President seeks the Supreme Court's opinion on any question of law or fact of public importance, it is the Attorney General who presents the government's perspective. Another significant responsibility is to appear on behalf of the government in all cases in the Supreme Court in which the Government of India is concerned. This includes important constitutional matters, disputes between states, and cases involving the interpretation of the Constitution. The Attorney General's expertise in such high-stakes cases ensures that the government's position is robustly defended. Additionally, the Attorney General has the power to participate in the proceedings of both Houses of Parliament and their joint sittings. Although they do not have the right to vote, their presence and ability to speak on legal matters provide invaluable insights and help in shaping legislative debates. Beyond courtroom appearances and parliamentary involvement, the Attorney General also plays a pivotal role in advising the government on legal matters. This advisory function includes drafting legal documents, scrutinizing bills, and ensuring that the government's actions comply with the law. Furthermore, the Attorney General can be called upon to advise various ministries on complex legal issues, ensuring that the government's policies and actions are legally sound and defensible. This advisory role is crucial in maintaining the rule of law and upholding the Constitution. Understanding these detailed powers and responsibilities highlights the importance of the Attorney General in maintaining the legal integrity of the government and ensuring that justice is served. It's a role that requires not only legal acumen, but also a deep understanding of the constitutional framework and public interest. If you found this deep dive into the Attorney General's powers and responsibilities enlightening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join us as we continue to explore the intricacies of India's legal and political systems. In this segment, we will compare the role of the Attorney General of India with similar positions in other democracies, shedding light on the unique aspects of the Indian context. Let's start with the United States. The U.S. Attorney General heads the Department of Justice and serves as the chief law enforcement officer of the federal government. Unlike in India, the U.S. Attorney General is also a member of the President's cabinet. This dual role as both the chief lawyer and a key policymaker gives the U.S. Attorney General a broader scope of influence. However, it also brings challenges related to maintaining the independence of the judiciary. Moving to the United Kingdom, the Attorney General for England and Wales acts as the chief legal advisor to the Crown and the government. Similar to India, the UK Attorney General can participate in parliamentary proceedings but does not have the right to vote. One notable difference is that the UK Attorney General's role in prosecuting cases is more limited, with much of this responsibility delegated to the Crown Prosecution Service. In Australia, the Attorney General is a member of the Cabinet and the Chief Law Officer of the Commonwealth. The Australian Attorney General has significant influence over legal policy and is involved in the appointment of judges, a function that is not within the purview of the Indian Attorney General. When we compare these roles to the Indian Attorney General, a few unique features stand out. The Indian Attorney General, while being the chief legal advisor to the government, does not hold a cabinet position, which helps maintain a degree of separation between the executive and the legal advisory role. Additionally, the Indian Attorney General's ability to participate in parliamentary proceedings without voting rights is a distinctive feature that balances influence with impartiality. These comparisons highlight how different democracies structure the role of their chief legal advisors to suit their unique constitutional frameworks and governance needs. India's approach, with its distinct separation of advisory and executive functions, reflects its commitment to maintaining the independence of its legal system while ensuring robust legal guidance for the government. Thank you for joining us in this comparative analysis. If you found this information insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more in-depth explorations of legal and political roles in India and around the world.